Melissa Hernandez.
And I'm Andy Sirota. The boil water notice was issued several hours after a power outage caused pressure to drop at the city's water purification plant. We do have team coverage on this. We begin with KPRC2 investigator Robert Arnold, who is joining us live. Robert, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. A lot of information came out this morning, so I want to take this point by point. First of all, what exactly happened? According to Mayor Sylvester Turner, 2 transformers at the East Water Purification Facility went down. The main transformer and a redundant transformer. That caused the loss of power. That caused the water pressure to drop. And in these type of systems, water pressure has to stay above a certain threshold to ensure that no contaminants get into the system. According to the mayor, when they had an electrician out and he looked at those 2 transformers, it turns out the cause of the problems was a bad cell in one of those transformers.
I'm not the technical person. I can't tell you why both failed. But, I will say stuff does happen. It's unfortunate. A lot of people were impacted and are impacted. Certainly apologize for that. But we'll do a diagnostic review and work with all of our partners to assess the situation and to mitigate a future occurrence of this kind.
Next point, why did it take so long to issue this boil water notice? All of these problems started happening just before 11 a.m., yet that first boil water notice did not go out until 6:40 p.m. According to the mayor, there was some initial confusion at first as to what was causing that power outage. Once they got a handle on that, they noticed that the water pressure in the system, for the majority of the system, did not fall below that critical level for more than 2 minutes. Plus, none of the other checks and balances in the system showed that any contaminants had actually gotten into the water. So at first, it was not clear that that boil water notice had to be issued. The city did notify the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality as is required, and there was about 4 hours of discussions and looking at data between the city and TCEQ before the decision was finally made to issue that boil water notice. Now, what exactly was the trigger point for finally saying, yes, we need to go ahead and issue this notice? That is unclear. We've asked for more specifics on that particular point. But again, the mayor said initially, since the vast majority of the system did not fall below that critical water pressure for more than 2 minutes, they didn't think at first they would have to issue that boil water notice. Still a lot of answers that we are working to get you, and we will have those answers for you throughout the day. For now, we are reporting live at City Hall. Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.